So guys, it's Monday morning. We got here early because we've got a couple of agency guys. Alex needed a push because he's going to go off on a holiday and we need to make sure we're going to get the extension up. We've done the inductions that we normally do, sign the induction papers. So what's happening now, the guys are up here at the moment, just getting sorted out and getting the mix going. We've getting the skip exchanged. We used the digger on Friday to get all the material up, and we got the sand up there, kept the cement downstairs. What we've got to do then is just sort out the relevant timbers over here, get them upstairs. And what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to strike all this G-decking. I want to get it all out the way. So what we've done on Thursday and Friday, the lads then cracked on. So we've got a couple of guys there. We've got John and Liam. They're working, just doing the mix at the moment. Got loaded out here. The new extension is going to be coming in. Alex on Friday, smashed out with Tom and Igor, getting it all loaded out. We're then going to put all the block work up on this section here, and they get the relevant brickwork up through here as well. We've got all the lintels out as well now, which is really cool. And there's the lintels then for the new sill. We've got to get another lintel actually and sill for the actual build, because there's actually 3 windows in the build. We can crack on with that, and then when Pete gets here tomorrow, we're gonna actually start doing this pitched roof. A really funny detail, never seen that detail. So now we're putting a pitched roof in, which is going to look even odder. Something to do with light and everything else. Today is going to be a good day. We can crack on and get a load done, which is going to be great. Thinking about it, I need to put a timber along the bottom all the way along here, and then I can throw a couple of rails up and then get a top rail going across there, just give the lads a bit more safety up there. One of the things that a couple of you guys did DM me through Instagram, so that is what I do with health and safety. Now we have a separate health and safety officer now. What we do have on every site, construction phase plan, that's us as the principal contractor. The other thing is, obviously this is then filled with everything. That's the guy that we use, Bob Millichuk, really great guy. If Eddie wants some health and safety, definitely check out him, but it does everything that needs to be done, which a document which you'd want, which you'd expect. It's even got the site rules, everything. So what we do is every guy that comes on site, they have a site induction here. They then read this, and then obviously any areas that we ask them to read within this document, they can. But then at least then it's part of the thing. Let's try and get the little bits then done that we need to do. The other thing, what we do here is, these are all of our codes. So every time we do relevant works and we log all of our work onto the computer, we can say what part of the works it is here, all these different bits, and then obviously that's the code for the relevant part of the work. And then these are variations. Now we've actually, I need to update this sheet because we've got about another 3 or 4 variations within the project. We've got nicely set up in here. We had a good tidy up. There's the relevant drawings that the guys are working to. They're actually going to be building this new part of the extension here. The client has decided also with these truss roofs going to go, we're going to put Velux in here, which is quite nice, so we're going to do that. This is the other thing, this is our site plan on performance, where we're at, what we're lagging behind. Obviously we're on this week, we just finished this week here. We've got a couple of things that were not ticked off, but obviously we need to like kind of hopefully pull them this week through. We've got the electricians and plumbers starting this week as well, which is really on that critical path that we need. We've got trusses arriving over here, but you can see what it is. This is like a breakdown of part of the works that we're actually doing. It's really important. The one thing I do like to do, I like to have plans, I like to have schedules, because you and I both know if we don't have those, we end up losing money, and that's why I have all the cost codes and everything else like that. It's really important. Now I have been sharing the data sheets that I do with quite a few of the builders now through Instagram and YouTube. And honestly, if you want to use the data sheet that we use, please just let us know and I can forward it to you. I'll give you the time to also explain as well what we do. So let's go and see how the guys have been doing actually upstairs and putting the stud work up and seeing how that's going. Mark and Ollie have been doing an absolute great job down here. They've been smashing out, fair play to them. They've got the relevant stud work on here for the downstairs toilet. Hey, morning all, how you doing?
Morning, Tom, you right?
Okay, yeah. This is the first floor toilet, isn't it? It's really nice size. Get a good basin in here as well, can't we, mate? It's really cool.
Under the stairs.
Yes, good shout, yeah. So they're going to put a doorway in here, are they?
Yep.
Okay, I like the idea of that. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it, mate?
Because it's that space under the stairs. So
yeah, it is, yeah. All these pipes are moving. This was just temporary. Because what will happen is Chris, the plumber, is going to cut the pipes at the bottom there, then run them across underneath, then up this studwork, isn't he, Al?
Yeah, up there.
And then it's going to run them across. How's it going up there, guys? That looks really, really good. Look at that. Yeah. So it's coming on really well. We've got the relevant studwork cut. The one thing we've got to do is just finish the studwork off. Ready then for the relevant trace. Aircon guy's here. He's just looking how he's going to run all his pipe work and everything and get that done. So it's coming on really, really well. Really pleased with where we're at, and then obviously still got a lot of work to do, but I think we'll be ready for the plaster in about 2 weeks' time, which will be really cool.
Right, good morning everyone. Welcome to another day. Let's go through what we're doing today. Right, my plan is this section here. So I'm going to get this all resi tricks now. So the first job for me to do is, as you can see, is get this lead on, okay? So we tiled up to it, got a lead on here. The next plan is to get the FG35. Let's get a quick little zoom in on that bad boy. Is I'm going to glue this all first. Then we're going to shoot off, go and get some food, give it plenty of time to go off. And once I get back, I'm going to get the resi tricks on here. And then the reason I do that is I'm going to get that all ready for when the lead work comes on, yeah, on this dormer. So, yeah, lots of fun with that. Can't wait for it. So, yeah, that's my plan. Jay's plan, you can see now. So Jay's up there at the moment. So we've got this valley going in now. Absolutely flying. So we might as well get the rest of it in whilst we're here. So Jay's going to go up there today. He's going to be getting that all cut in. So yeah, that's basically the plan. That's what us roofers are up to today. Hope you're all having a wicked day and enjoying yourself. Because we are. Love my life.
Okay, so while I'm here, guys, I'm building a frame to fit obviously the self-standard toilet. So what I did, I built a base plate first, and then I set my level, and obviously it gives me the top roll plate. So now what I'm going to do, maybe the studwork, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fit the toilet into the studwork, nice and solid.
So morning guys, it's a Wednesday morning. We're doing really well. The brickies are absolutely doing a beautiful and amazing job. I'm really pleased with what they're doing. I've just jumped in the digger to actually help unload a load of bricks, get them up the top, because it's just a little bit easier than trying to walk them up a ladder and get them around. Eagle's cut a load of halves because that's what we need for this bond, and we're now thrown a load of those halves into that bucket. And that allows us now to give the brickies plenty of halves and bricks to get on with the job. And obviously as we need to, we'll just keep reusing it. It just makes it easy, doesn't it? Will and Jay and Connor are doing a really good job on the roof. Definitely go down and check their links out down below through Instagram. They've got some great stuff on reels they're doing. We've got trusses landing actually next week. So what's going to happen is once those land, we can then start working towards, hopefully they'll be up to plate by the end of next week. That means we can then, when the trusses land, they're here ready to then go on to the roof, which would be absolutely brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to getting on with that. So, now the one thing I do every time I'm working with somebody, I always make sure the dead man switch is up. It's really important. Don't leave it down just in case if I knock anything, don't want to touch anything. So it's a definite must. Say, morning Tom.
Good morning, off to work.
He's off to work, Tom's off to work. Definitely if you need any flat roof material, definitely check out Tom, Rubber Peruse. Absolute brilliant company, just do so much to get involved, and you can actually type all your measurements into the roof and it works all out for you. It's really clever stuff. So awesome, he's finished now, so what I'm going to do now is knock the dead man switch off. I can then crack on. Joinery shop because Paul Shields Joinery, really good guy actually, Paul, he's asked me to come and have a look at the frame. He wants to discuss the details, so I'm going to go and do that. Once I've sorted that out, I can then get back onto site, do some relevant paperwork, and then obviously then get the brickies continually loaded out with the digger and that, and then get into the office. Once I'm in the office, I've got to do a reconciliation on the account for this job. I was going to do it Friday, just ran out of time, just meetings, so I've got to make time, because if we don't make time, guys, then we know it can all fall apart, and I don't want it. I need to make sure the client's always up to date with figures to make sure they're not in the dark. So it's really, really important that you do your paperwork. You know, when they talk about having a lot of cameras, literally this last couple of weeks they've been recording a new ITV show down the road that we're actually working on, and look at these beautiful old cars they've got, and they've sectioned off the road. They're doing, look at all the cameras and everything all out. It's super cool, isn't it? Look, it's super cool. I think it's the Lenny Henry show, evidently. It's something to do with the Lenny Henry and that. So how many vehicles do they need to shoot? I mean, like, oh my god, I've never seen anything like it. This is nuts. Paul has just dropped off these beautiful dental details, because what we've done is the original ones were quite a lot smaller, and what we're doing, we've just made it a little bit longer just to balance better with the soffit and the fascias. But really, really pleased with them. Really nice shape to them. Going to look absolutely stunning like this. It's just going to look so really cool. Really, really pleased. And they've been made out of hardwood as well, and these, obviously you can see he's laminated them all together. So he's dropped a whole load off for the loft conversion that we're doing up there, guys. So really, really pleased. Thanks, Paul. Just setting up the site because we know we're going to have a lot of drizzle rain today and tomorrow, so what we want to do is get a little bit more sand up there, another ton of sand. We're then going to get 3 tents up there so we can actually run all the way around, keep the guys covered. We can then crack on. Keep the guys going. Tony tent again. It's all fun and games this morning. God, is everybody else having a morning like this? at no expense.
Well, I didn't know what the expense was until he sent the invoice, and then I realised I hadn't spared any expense.
Well, they're lovely though, aren't they?
They are.
I mean, it really works out. It being longer as well. You know, when we moved the template, it just that's going to look really cool.
Yeah.
On the build, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to get them painted up today.
Are you?
Well,
your mission?
It's my mission today. Yeah, I've got quite a lot to do. See you later. Coming back for more.
Hey you beautiful people, another beautiful day. So if you enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time we upload a video you'll be notified. So have an awesome week. See you soon guys on the next vlog.